Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this doily. It's a beautiful doily as you can see, and it's not difficult to make. Hope that you try it. We start by making 6 chains. Now for this doily you can use any type of yarn. The important thing that the hook you're going to use goes with the yarn you're going to use. You can use any type of yarn. So I started with 6 chains. I go in the first one here and I close it with a slip stitch. Now we start the first row with 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. And I'm going to use a treble. So I'm going to say this once, when I say treble, it's a double crochet. So when I say treble, I use treble, it's a double crochet. So we have the 3 chains and a treble. A chain, and we do other 2 trebles. The first 3 chains, those serve as a treble. 1 and 2. Another chain and another 2 trebles. 1 and 2. Another chain. Another chain, and you make another 2 trebles, and you continue like that. In all you have to have 8 groups of 2 trebles with a chain. So in all you have to have 8 groups of 2 trebles with a chain that separate them, and in all you have to have 16. So in all you have to have 16, and those are 8 groups of 2 with a chain always separating them. So as you can see, these are ready. I made 8 groups of 2 with a chain separating them. We start with the next row with 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. 4 chains, sorry. We start with 4 chains this time. And we're going to do a double treble. Double treble, you turn the thread 2 times on the hook. And we're going to make a double treble in the same place here, where we made the chains in the first one. And we leave it on the hook over there. We make another one, double treble. We go in the third one here. And then we slip the 3 of them together like this. We make 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What I'm going to do now, we're going to repeat on all of the others. So, we go in the next 2, we have double treble, you turn the thread 2 times, you go in the first one, you make 1, you leave the last stitch on the hook, in the same place you make another one, always in the first one. So in the first one, you have to make 2, always leaving the last stitch on the hook. Then you make another one in the second one. In the second one you have to make 1. And in the first one you have to make 2. And then you slip the 3 together like this. You make another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You go in the next 2. So in the first one, you're going to make 2, always leaving the last stitch on the hook. In the same place, you make another one. And in the second one, we make only 1. And then you slip them together. And you continue all the row like that. You make 6 chains. The first one you make 2, double treble, you leave the last stitch on the hook. The second one you make 1, and then you slip them together, and 6 chains to separate them. So this row is ready too, as you can see, it comes like this. Now we're going to start from here. We go with a slip stitch. We start with 3 chains. these 3 chains serve as a treble. So this is the first one. And we have to make another 5 trebles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 chains, 1 and 2. We go here in the next one and we make 6 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You continue like that. Then you make another 2 chains, 6 trebles here, 2 chains, 6 trebles here, 2 chains, 6 trebles here, all around. This row is ready too. Now we're going to start the next row. This row, like this row that we're going to make, you have to make it 2 times. So this row that we're going to make and another row after it. It's going to be the same. So 3 chains, we start with 3 chains. And in the same place where we made the 3 chains, we make a treble. Now, a treble on each treble that we have here. You continue making a treble on each treble we have here. We arrived at the last one here, so at the last one we have to make 2. So the first one and the last one, you make 2 trebles and then 2 chains, 1 and 2, and we're going to do the same here. The first one we're going to make 2, 1 and 2, 1 on each one that we have, the others only 1. The first one and the last one we have to make 2 in them, the others you only have to make 1. Continue. We arrived at the last one here, so at the last one we make 2. 1 and 2. And you continue all the row like that, 2 chains, and here you do the same, 2 in the first one, the others 1, and the last one 2 on it. So like this row that I showed you, the row after, you make it the same. So the row after this one is the same like this one. You have to make 2 rows the same. So as I told you, these 2 rows are ready. 2 rows are the same. We're going to start the next row. We start with 3 chains. This time we're going to make 1 on top of each one that we have. We're not going to start with 2 and end with 2. We're going to make a treble on each treble that we have. So continue making a treble on each treble. A treble on each treble. The last one. So we made a treble on each treble that we have. Now we arrived here. Here we have to make 3 chains now. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the same. A treble on each treble of these. On every one of these we make a treble. 3 chains, the same here. A treble on each treble, and you continue all the row like that. This row is ready too. Now we're going to start the next one. We start with 3 chains. And we're going to do the same. We're going to make a treble on each treble that we have here. You make a treble on each treble we have. Continue making a treble on each one. When I say a treble, it means a double crochet, as I always tell you. A treble is an English, double crochet is an American. I use the English version. I learned with the English version. So, I made a treble on each treble there. Now here, chains, we have to make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you repeat what we did here. You make a treble on each treble here, then 5 chains, another treble on each treble here, 5 chains. You continue all around like that. So this row is ready too. Now we're going to skip this one, we're going to start from here. So we go here with a slip stitch until we arrive on the second one, sorry. We have to start, the first one we skip it, on the second one. We start with 3 chains, these serve as a treble, and we're going to make a treble on each treble that we have. So we skipped the first one, we started from the second one. And we have to make a treble on each treble that we have. Continue making a treble. So, we skipped the first one, we started from the second one, we made a treble on each treble, and we're going to leave out the last one. The last one we're not going to work. So we left out the last one and the first one. We make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We go here in the middle and we make 3 trebles. 1, 2, and 3. Another 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do the same like we did here. We're going to skip the first one, we're going to work on the second one. And you continue making a treble. You continue, skip the first one, you continue making a treble. And you leave out the last one. You have to leave the first one and the last one out. Then you do like we did here. You make 3 chains, 3 trebles here, and another 3 chains. Then again, you skip the first one, you make trebles on the other, and you leave out the last one. Again, 3 chains, 3 trebles here, 3 chains. Again, you leave the first one, you do on the other ones, you leave the last one out. Again, 3 chains, 3 trebles here. You continue like we did here, all the row like that. This row is ready too. Now we're going to do the same. We're going to start from the second one. So we go in the second one, we leave out the first one. We go to the second one, we make 3 chains, a treble on each treble. We're going to do the same. We're going to leave the first one out and the last one. So you make a treble on the other trebles. Leaving the last one out. So we left the first one out and the last one, like we did before. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We go here and we make 3 trebles. The first space, 1, 2, and 3. Now here in the middle we have to make 2 chains here between this one, and here we make another 3 trebles. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. So if you have seen, Here we made 3. Here in the middle we made 2 chains. And now we're going to make 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the same. You skip the first one. A treble on each one of these. You skip the last one. You leave it out. Again, 3 chains. 3 trebles here. 2 chains. 3 trebles here. 3 chains. You skip the first one. Treble on each. You skip the last one. Again, 3 chains. 3 trebles here. 2 chains. 3 trebles here. 3 chains. And the same. And you continue all the row like that. This row is ready too. We're going to do the same. We're going to leave the first one. We're going to go to the second one. And we're going to start from the second one with a slip stitch. We go there with a slip stitch. We're going to start from the second one. 3 chains. And we'll make a treble on the trebles that we have, leaving out the last one. 2, 3, and 4. And we leave the last one out. So we left the first one, the last one out. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do the same like we did before. 3 trebles, 1, 2, and 3. 2 chains, 1 and 2. Other 3 trebles here. 1, 2, and 3. Other 2 chains, 1 and 2. And other 3 trebles here. 1, 2, and 3. Now 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We skip the first one, we go to the second one. We do like we did before. We make 4 trebles and we leave out the last one. So we leave the first one, the last one. And we repeat what we did here. 3 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 3 chains. Here we do the same. We skip the first one, the last one, we work on the 4. Again, 3 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 3 chains. You skip the first one, the last one, you work on that. And you continue all the row like that. This row is ready too. We're going to do the same. We're going to go in the second one here with a slip stitch. Now, 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. This time we're going to make 2 and 1 in the next one. We leave the first one and the last one out. We only have 2. And we're going to do the same like we did here. We start with 3 chains. 3 trebles here, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 3 chains. And then you skip the first one, the last one, and 2 trebles on these 2 here. And again, 3 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles, 3 chains. You skip this one and 2 trebles here. And you continue all the row like that, like we did before. This row is ready too. Now we're going to start from here. From here, we put the hook over here with a slip stitch, 3 chains, and 2 trebles in the space. 1 and 2. 2 chains, 3 in the space. 1, 2, and 3. 2 chains, 1 and 2. 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. 2 chains. The space, we make another 3. 1, 2, and 3. Other 2 chains. We arrived here, we make another 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we arrived here on this. So here we have to make 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. The others here we make 2 to separate them. But when we arrive on top of this one, we make 3 chains and we make another 3 trebles here. And you continue all the row like that. As I told you, between these you make 2. When you arrive on top of this, you make 3 chains. This row is ready. I finished with 3 chains here. Now we have to start from here. So we go there with a slip stitch until we arrive here. We make 3 chains and 2 trebles. So we have to have 3 in the space. 2 chains, 3 here. 1, 2 and 3, 2 chains, another 3, 1, 2 and 3, another 2 chains, another 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now we arrived here in this one where we made 3, the one in the middle of here. So we make 3 chains here, 1, 2 and 3. Before we work on here, we make 3. Now here we have to make double treble, 5 double trebles here. Double treble, you turn the thread 2 times on the hook. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So as you have seen here, we make 3 trebles in each space with 2 chains to separate them. Only here we make 3. Before we go here, the last one, we make 3 chains. We make 5 double trebles and another 3 chains. Before and after these we make 3 chains and we continue the same. Here we make 3 trebles. You continue making 3 trebles with 2 chains. When you arrive here where you have the 3, you make 3 chains, 5 double trebles here, another 3 chains, and you continue like we did before with 2 chains separating these. Only here you make 3 here and here chains, and 5 double trebles here in the middle of these. This row is ready too. We finished with 4 chains. We're going to start from here again. So we go like this, 3 chains and 2 trebles, 1 and 2. 2 chains. We go in the next one and we make 3 trebles, 1, 2 and 3. We arrived here now, so we're going to make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We only made 2 here. 4 chains. We go in the first one here and we're going to make, in the first one we make 2 double trebles. In the first one, 1 and 2. In the second one we make only 1. So you make 2 in the first one, 2 in the first one, and the other one you make 1. 3 chains, now 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the next one. We make 2 double trebles, 1 and 2. And the other one we make only 1. Always double treble you have to make. Another 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to do the same. 2 in the first one, two in the first one, 1 and 2 and 1 in the other one. Only 1 in the other one. In one we make 2, in the other one we make 1. Other 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. We go in the next one and we're going to do the same. 2 in the first one, and 1 in the other one. We're going to do the same now. Other 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. 2 in this one, 1 and 2 and 1 and this one, in the last one. Like this they have to come. Now we are here, so we make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We skip here, we go here, and we make 3 trebles. And you continue the row like we did here. 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles. Then 4 chains here. In the first one you make 2, in the other one you make 1. And 3 chains to separate them. 2, 1, 3 chains. 2, 1, 3 chains. Then when you arrive here, 4 chains, 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. And you continue like we did here. This row is ready too. We finished with 4 chains. Now we're going to go here again. And we go here. 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. And 2 trebles. 1 and 2. Now 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We go in the second one here. And we make 2 trebles. The one in the middle. We go in the second one and we make 2 trebles. 1 and 2. 2 chains and another 2 trebles here in the same place. 1 and 2. A chain. We go here in this space and we make a single crochet or double crochet. Other chain. We go in the one in the middle here. We go in the one in the middle here. And we're going to do the same. 2 trebles, 1 and 2. 2 chains. And another 2 trebles in the same place. 1 and 2. A chain. We go here, we do a single crochet. And we're going to repeat on these 3 too. We go in the one in the middle here. Two trebles. 1 and 2. 2 chains and 2 trebles in the same place. 1 and 2. A chain go here, single crochet or double crochet, a chain, we repeat in these two, 1 and 2, chain, and 2 trebles again, 2 chains, sorry, 2 chains here, 1 and 2, and 2 trebles, 1 and 2, a chain, we go here, single crochet, double crochet, a chain, and we repeat the last group, 1 and 2, a chain, 2 chains, and another 2 trebles, 1 and 2. Now we make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We make 4 chains. We go here in the middle and we make 3 trebles, 1, 2 and 3. Another 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Another 4 chains, and we repeat. Here we repeat what we did here all around. We repeat what we did here, then 4 chains, here 3 trebles, another 4 chains, and here we always repeat what we did here all around. You continue all around. And this is the final result, how the doily comes. As you have seen, it was not difficult to make. I will write the diameter of this doily. Hope that you understood what I was doing. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Bye for now.